Home loan affordability is improving. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee, let's look at this article from Mortgage Business. Home loan affordability is improving according to Bluestone. Now we've seen this in recent analysis or articles where they're discussing the serviceability of mortgages. The fact that once you get the mortgage, interest rates are so low, some could argue some properties are overvalued, particularly in Brisbane. We'll have to see if that's true. If anything, that's just going to exacerbate the divide from those that have the ability to get support to get into housing and those that don't. So, national mortgage affordability improved in the October quarter, but still runs above average, according to non-bank lender Bluestone. Bluestone Home Loans has released its Home Loan Affordability Index for the October quarter, revealing that while affordability remains elevated on historic levels, it has improved for the first time this year. According to the index, which measures the proportion of the average income required for the average home loan repayment, there you go, and is derived from the ABS, there was a 0.4% improvement in affordability in the 3 months to October 2021. The previous quarter had seen affordability decline by 1%. Overall, the index fell to 91.1% in the October quarter. While this is an improvement from the 91.8% 91.8 index value peak in the September quarter, it is still higher than the 90.8 recorded in the August quarter and above the long-term average of 86.9. Indeed, Bluestone outlined that the affordability of mortgages across Australia had fallen by 14.3% over the past 12 months as house prices escalated rapidly, increasing the average loan size required by buyers. Affordability in the Northern Territory improved the most in the October quarter according to the index at 0.8%. The Territory continues to show the best affordability of all states and territories, having seen affordability decrease by just 4.6% on an annual basis. Victoria, New South Wales and ACT all saw a 0.4% improvement in affordability over the October quarter, with the rate of decline in Queensland also easing. However, New South Wales, Victoria and Tasmania continue to report the sharpest declines in affordability over the past year. New South Wales is the least affordable state for home loans, being 18.5% less affordable than where it was at the October quarter 2020 and 28.1% higher than the national result, measured as a 100 base over the October quarter. Dr. Andrew Wilson, consulting economist for Bluestone Home Loans, commented, although the easing of recent severe COVID lockdown restrictions reactivated impeded home buyers, the cyclical cooling of the housing market, particularly in Sydney and Melbourne, will likely result in lower home lending activity overall and well below the levels of the peak of the home loan boom earlier in 2021. Short-term, sharp shifts in migration have implications for housing markets, with significant changes in demand impacting rents and prices. Opening borders and a rapid reintroduction of mass international migration, notwithstanding further COVID outbreaks, will, however, provide a significant demand source that will act to reinvigorate housing markets generally over the medium term. What do you think we're going to see happening in the next year? I think it'll be an election issue, to be quite honest. We were seeing with, let's just keep an eye on Omicron and touch wood that the hospitalization demands from this variant of COVID are not going to be as high as some people feared. So it will not impede the push to open the country up. But of course, then you'll see this next election, immigration and the push for increased immigration will become a political issue. The Property Council are going to start pushing for it. Many will push for it. This is written by Annie Kane. So there we go, guys. What do you think? Housing is more affordable, at least with regards to mortgage repayments. Remember, getting the deposit is the hardest part about all of this. I want to check out this last video discussing housing serviceability and how, some houses are actually undervalued when you look at it from that perspective. This really is just going to exacerbate those that are in housing on those that can get help to get in, as opposed to those that can't. I'll see you next time.